What's up, guys? Good morning, good afternoon. This is Jeena Ifoe, the one and only African superstar. I'm in the building. This is my first video since releasing my latest track, Liar 2022. I dropped it on my birthday, which is June 26th. If you have not yet seen that video, please make sure you check the community tab and you will be able to see it. And it's also available for purchase. You can locate it on all the streaming sites. Also, Bandcamp. I provided the link on the actual track of where to purchase it. I want to talk about, some of the inspiration behind the song, and obviously what I talk about here on a regular basis, which is SMP. Now, you see the title of this video, which is Because I'm Not Jesus. And I don't believe, I'm using that phrase because I don't believe in taking on other people's burdens. Okay. We all know that's one of the stories around Jesus is that he died for your sins. And basically, he sacrificed his son and he took it on. I'm not Jesus. I'm not Jesus at all. And I'm not going to take on the burden. I'm not going to take on, the difficulty that goes with some of the things that people do to you. People take action against you and then, they move on with their life. And a lot of times that leaves you to kind of cope and deal with the stress, the emotions, and all of that. Obviously, Liar 2022, it's about a true story. I was involved with someone and I believe that, this person had ulterior motives in dealing with me. And obviously the way the things went down, it would definitely support more of that than a genuine interaction. And I realized that following that situation, I was just dealing with a lot of unanswered questions. I was dealing with a lot of disappointment, sadness. I really suffered because I was under the pretenses that I had been dealing with someone that was genuine to me. So that's where this story comes into. Big shout outs, Jessica. Thanks for being there. Make sure you guys like the stream. What's up, family? We're going to talk about my latest track, Liar 2022. What's up, Debbie? Big shout outs to you. Big shout outs to you. We have another African superstar music lover. Yes, guys, I have a total of 5 tracks out. I have a total of 5 tracks out and 3 official music videos. So please do make sure that you have the catalog. What's up? What's up? What's up, Eternal Blossom? I'm sorry, I forgot to send you the notification. My bad. I usually send her a text ahead of time when I'm going live, but I just decided to have this conversation. So the title is I'm Not Jesus. Okay. And obviously that's easy to see. I'm Jeena. AKA the one and only African superstar on the track. Like I expressed, I'm not taking on burdens. I'm not going to take on, the fallout of other people's situation. I think this is what's wrong with like a lot of our people, because people do things to us and instead of holding them accountable for their actions, we take the burden. We take the burden. When people do things, it begins to affect us. It begins to impact us. This is what's going on, for instance, in the West. There's a lot of Black people that are struggling with the environment. They're struggling with, things that happen to them. They're struggling with the racial chaos. And there's no recourse. There's no mode of action for them. And guess what? They're taking it in. And when you take on unnecessary stress, okay, it begins to affect you. So I decided that, I'm going to use one of my vehicles to express myself about this situation. I've been dealing with this particular situation for several months. Okay. And it was affecting me. People that are close to me know that. Obviously, Eternal Blossom, she's a close friend of mine. Stacy's also a close friend of mine. They're both here in Ghana. Big shout outs to the family. And they personally know. We've talked about the situation, in person and also on the phone. And it's like, I'm not taking that on. I need to express myself. And what I see is that people want to suppress you from responding and expressing yourself when you go through things. I'm not Jesus. I'm not taking on your sins. Okay. And this should also be a PSA to future people dealing with me. Okay. If you handle me incorrectly, please be prepared that I may respond to that. You know, because if I'm suffering unnecessarily because of an action that you've taken or something that you've maliciously done, then I need to get it out. Ever since I released my video, I feel relieved. You know, I feel relieved. I feel like I was able to speak my side of the story. I feel like I was able to channel it into a very creative project. You know, I love my music video. I think it was done very well. Big shout outs to ONAB Studios. You know, we actually recorded that song and shot the music video in about 2-week period, which is we've not done anything like that. Usually we have a lot more time to innovate and, you know, kind of strategize how we're going to do stuff. So, and that was following the other video which I've just shot, I'm yet to release, Come Chill With Me. You know what I mean? So we basically, within a 3-week period, we shot 2 music videos, which that's a lot. A lot of money, a lot of time, and everything. So big shout outs to my videographers, ONAP Studios, for delivering. You know, they are amazing. I love working with them. They always help bring my vision to life. That's, you know, Liar 2022 is about being deceived. It's about being misled. You know, people should be honest. And there's always 2 sides to the story. You know, one side of the story said, oh, no, it's not like that. But then my side of the story said, oh, wait a minute. I got receipts. You know, Liar 2022, most importantly, is my personal expression about what I've been experiencing. You know, I reserve the right to express my feelings. I don't want to internalize them. I'm not Jesus. I'm not Jesus. You know, I'm not interested in taking on unnecessary burdens from the actions that other people take, especially actions that I myself would never do. You know, I myself would never do certain things. So I really feel that I should not have to receive them. You know, and I think that's part of what I was really struggling with this particular situation. You know, those of you guys that have just entered the chat room, big shout outs to you. I'm talking about the inspo behind my latest track, Liar 2022. I just dropped it on my birthday. One of the biggest things that I was dealing with was I would never do these things that have been done to me. Now, I know a lot of you guys are like, no, Jeena, just let it go. Just let it. I'm not Jesus. I'm not Jesus. I'm not taking on the sins of the world. Okay. People do things to me and hurt me and lie or whatever they do. And then I'm just supposed to be left in coping. No, that's not how it goes. Okay. For every action, there's a reaction kind of girl. Okay. Something has to, you know, vindicate the situation. And whereas until I was able to do my music video and my song, I was really struggling. I know, you know, Eternal Blossom knows that. Like I said, Stacy knows that personally. You know, some of my other friends, Monica, Sister Ya, Tawo, they know that I was really, really struggling and hurt by the whole situation. I now feel that the playing field has been evened. You know, I now feel like, okay, you know, I was suffering in silence, but no more. And I found a very positive way to express what I was feeling with. Did I slander the guy? No. Is he embarrassed? Maybe. But if he's embarrassed, shouldn't he be embarrassed about his conduct? Shouldn't he be embarrassed about lies? And shouldn't he be accountable? Because we don't hold people accountable. You know, in essence, guys, everything I talk about here on this platform is how I really live my life. Yes. SMP. An eye for eye. You cannot go around. What's the lyrics to Michael Jackson's Billie Jean? Who can give me some lyrics from Billie Jean? First trivia question. Big shout out to the family. Please make sure you like the stream. Please make sure you like the stream. I'm not Jesus. I'm not taking on the burden of other people's situations. No, I'm not. Okay? I don't do things that put other people in precarious circumstances. I don't make decisions that make people have to suffer. Deliberately, I don't do that because I don't like it done to me. But that's why y'all's golden rule is trash. You know, because my whole life I've been trying to treat people well. I've been trying to exercise character. I've been trying to, you know, think about my actions and all that stuff. But people still want to just wild out and do whatever. Not on my, not me. And people will say this, Debbie will say, yeah, what he did will return to. Well, you know, that's arguable. But what I know is that I personally responded to the situation and the disrespect that I felt and the pain and the sadness that I felt and the confusion I've been going through. I did something personally to cope with that for myself. You know what I mean? Because I don't think other people can really give you closure. You got to give yourself closure. So as far as that situation goes, I feel avenged. I feel like, okay, I've been able to do something to express how I feel. I've been able to do something that's also beneficial to me, because it's a hot track. Yes. You know, and it tells a story. You know, it tells a story that unfortunately so many people can relate. Big shout outs to a lot of you guys have already watched the video. You've commented. If you haven't seen my video, Liar 2022, it's on the channel. It's on the community tab. I've been sharing it like crazy. I released it on my birthday 2 days ago, and it's hot. It's a banger. I love it. You know, I put my heart and soul into the song because it's a true story. Stacy got it. This is the lyric of Michael Jackson's Billie Jean. It says, don't go around breaking young girls' hearts, right? That's what, in the song, Michael says, my mama told me, don't go around breaking young girls' heart. You know, people are not being held accountable for the stuff that they're doing. You know, they lie, they cheat, they steal, they opportune on people, and there's no consequences. And God only knows how many times before, for instance, me, this particular situation or this particular individual has done this. You know, a lot of times people got to be taught a lesson. I know people don't necessarily agree with that. Maybe some people don't. I mean, I don't know why, because when you have children, you believe in teaching them a lesson. Big shout out to Jeena Star. I see you there. Thank you, Debbie, for the compliments. Yes, the track is hot. I love the track. I play it all the time. The video is amazing. I've watched the video several times. I'm just like, wow, I'm really evolving in my musical journey. You know, but just like all the other musicians, I'm using life, you know, art imitates life. So a lot of us, things that are happening in our situations, our personal lives, may become the inspiration for songs. You know, because at the end of the day, I'm not Jesus. You know, I want to preserve my mental health, okay, my physical health, you know, the longevity of my life. And I know that unnecessary stress is something that shortens those things a lot of times. You know, a lot of people are stressed out. A lot of people don't express themselves. A lot of people have unresolved trauma and issues. I'm not Jesus. I'm not taking on nobody's stuff. Okay? If you do something to me, I'm going to expel it one way or another. One way or another. But with SMP principles, our mission statement, strategy, maturity, and patience. Remember, I told you guys that's how I do stuff. I could have easily hopped on YouTube months ago when the situation first unfolded and blast him. and other parties involved. I could have just done that. But no, that was not, it wasn't good enough for me. You know, I think the way that I responded is so much better, you know, and it's so much better for me. You know, it's not a one-time thing. Now it's a song that's going to go out into the world. You know, who knows? It might go viral. Who knows? You know, I might really benefit from the song, make a lot of money from the song. Okay. That's the kind of revenge that you got to send out. But just like the lyric of Michael Jackson's Billie Jean, if you guys don't know the song, I don't know how you don't know the song. It's a massive timeless hit. But Michael's mom told him, hey, don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. A little PSA to you fellas out there. And some of you continental Africans that are trying to opportune on the diasporan people that are coming here. This is a lesson that you got to learn. Okay? Some people will hold you accountable. There will be consequences sometimes for the things that you're doing. I recommend that you be honest. You know, I recommend that you think about the people perhaps that you are, you know, trying to do these things. I mean, how you thought that you would do this to the African superstar. You know me intimately. You know my position on people doing unscrupulous things. You think that I'm just going to turn a blind eye? Are you okay? Can't do this stuff to everybody, guys. You can't do this to everybody. I agree. Tuco says sometimes people need to get a spanking, whether verbally or physically, but I'm not advocating violence. You know, I've said it multiple times on the platform. There are very intellectual, intelligent ways to respond to situations that you're in. And I too never advocate violence. In my opinion, violence is kind of like a weak response. Now, I understand if maybe someone is in your space or maybe trying to physically assault you. Okay, you self-defense, you can defend yourself. But when someone has wronged you, then you decide, okay, I'm going to go beat them up. I'm going to go assault them. I'm going to do property damage. The reason why I won't advocate these kind of things is because you, the person who has now incited these things, even though you felt that you had grounds, now you can be held accountable. You know, you can be held accountable for your response to those things. I always advocate that you do something that will, in the end, benefit you. You know, has my song hurt anyone? No. My song doesn't necessarily refer to the individual. Now the music video does. Yeah, I know. But I mean, this is the music world. You gotta have a little bit of oomph. And what I was going for was embarrassment. You should be embarrassed about the things that you did. You should be embarrassed about our particular situation. You know, it was wrong. It was so wrong. And from my perspective, I was coming from a very genuine position. You know, I was very honest. I was very open about things I've been through. And, you know, it was just uncalled for. I wasn't, if maybe I was also an opportunist and I was, you know, trying to take advantage of you or use you, I could understand why you might want to do that to me. But because my intentions were pure, all the more anger that I experienced when I went through what I went through. You can't do that to everybody, and you won't do it to me. And I know everybody doesn't agree, but if we're honest, that's why some of you guys have all this trauma and all this unresolved emotional problems and all this stuff. You know why? Because you're playing the role of Jesus. You're taking on the sins of other people. People do things to you, and instead of holding the person responsible, you claim that you've forgiven them. You claim that you've let it go. You haven't. You're just internalizing it. Now you're drinking. Now you're smoking. Now you're angry. Now you're being aggressive. Now you're having sleepless nights. I'm not Jesus. I'm not taking it on. Okay? I don't do crazy things to people, I don't expect it done to me. And any occasion that things are happening to me, you know, and not minor things, but things that really impact me, things that really affect me, then I gotta get it off my chest. You know, I gotta express myself. That's what I'm gonna do. Big shout outs to the family. So that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about the inspo behind Liar 2022, my brand new drop. I dropped it June 26th. It's here on the channel. It's available for streaming. It's a hot song. It's a hot video. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly my wish. Tuco says, let's hope it does phenomenal. The best revenge is to be. Absolutely. You know, I kind of got the inspo from Adele. Adele made a record about her heartbreak and it skyrocketed her to fame. You know, and obviously when you're experiencing those kind of situations, you know, you really pour yourself into your music because you're feeling, you know, the emotion. You're feeling it. You know, obviously in that particular situation, my feelings for that individual are very, very deep. You know, so therefore the pain that I experienced was also very, very deep. And for people that are passionate, their emotions are very, very amplified. Okay, there's some of you guys out there, nobody can ever get a rise out of you. You don't care about anything, nothing moves you, nothing, you know. But for passionate people, our emotions are extremely powerful. You know, so when we're happy, we're really giddy. When we're sad, it's like depression. When we're angry, it's like a burning fire. You know, so heartbreak is like literally a sickness. Sleepless nights, tears, loss of appetite, all those things, you know, and asking yourself the questions. There's a lyric in Liar 2022 which says, mind tricks, trying to figure if it was real love or if it was totally counterfeit. At what point did the relationship change? Was it all fake? Huh? You know, did the situation, what was it a situation? I mean, you know, you start asking yourself, it will make you go crazy. I'm not Jesus. I can't take it on. I can't take it on. I needed to release it, and this is the way that I did. You know, it feels good to get it out of my system. And obviously, those of you guys that have been on my channel for a long time, you know, I'm definitely not a malicious person. You know, I definitely don't spend all my time worried about other people, getting into drama, falling out with other people. That should let you know how relevant this particular situation was. You know, how I felt about it. So big shout outs to y'all. What's up? Make sure you guys hit the likes. I see some of your comments, ladies. What's up, Lorne? Big shout outs to our members only. Thank you so much for stopping by, sweetie. Members only is designated by the circle next there. Big shout outs. What's up? What's up? Jeena starts talking about her Black girl emotional support group. So if you're interested, please get into that. Big shout outs. What's up? What's up? Alexis says this goes into us. This goes into us diaspora from the West being even more vulnerable in Africa. Plus, we aren't silent when we're crossed. Well, you know, I mean, that's something that I believe needs to happen. You know, and obviously there are certain people, in my opinion, that are targeted more. And that's just in general. Certain women are targeted more because everyone perceives them as, you know, this person's mature, this person's not going to do anything, this person's the bigger person, you know, and all this stuff. I have to say for the record, I'm not the bigger person. I'm really not. You know, I do ignore some things, and some things won't garner a response from me. But if I really feel provoked, yeah, I tell you guys all the time here on the channel. I mean, I'm eye for eye, period. I'm not gonna be sitting here going through what I'm going through, and you're out there like it's all good. I mean, where they do that at? No. You need to also feel it. Yeah. You need to feel it. People need to know what you're doing. You know, They need to know about your character. My character's on display here for you guys. How come theirs isn't? No. You know, and ladies, you know, coming here, obviously, look, you hear about it all the time, you know, about people being opportunists, people having ulterior motives. You have to try to be careful. Some of these guys are very, very good, you know, and likely some of the ladies too. You know, for some people, it's what they do, and it's unfortunate. You know, I would hope that you guys don't also become victims, you know, and I would prompt people on the continent to just be honest. You know, if you're looking for various things, be honest with the person. Some people might be okay with it. You know, whatever you're trying to do, they might be okay with it. But giving one type of pretense and then doing something else is wrong, and that's deception. And I mean, you know, it's not what's up. And I don't deserve that in particular. So, you know, that's what it is. I came up with a new hot song and video. You know, was anybody harmed in the making of my video? No. Was anybody attacked? Is it threatening? Is there any? No. It's an SMP response. Huh? And a PSA to you guys, listen. Don't go fooling around with musicians. Hello? Don't do it. Rappers do diss tracks all the time. Don't take the chance that you might not be part of their new music. You might be. You never know. Just all I can tell you is do the right thing. Hello? Like Spike Lee. Do the right thing. Matter of fact, trivia question for the channel. How many diss videos have I done on this channel ever? This channel or my previous channel? Who has the answer? How many diss tracks, videos, you know, calling other people out, addressing other people? How many have I done? You know, those of you guys watching me for a long time, you know I've had several relationships during the, you know, my time here on YouTube. You know, Philip in the UK, Joseph Mayer, Fifi. How many? Where's the video? Where's the video even about my ex-husband? You see, if you handle situations properly, then people don't necessarily feel any type of way. I definitely feel some type of way about this situation. My previous relationships we're on cool, you know, terms. Because we handle things like adults. Do the right thing like Spike Lee, and you won't have people coming for you like that. How many diss videos are here on the YouTube about me? A big whopping 0. Why? Because I do the right thing. I don't go around living some type of way. I don't start drama. I don't cause trouble with other YouTubers. I mind my own business. At a point, I even used to, you know, try to mediate between other YouTubers that were having problems and disputes. So, you know, if you do the right thing and you handle people properly, then you don't have to worry about them coming for you and stuff like that. But guess what? When you live a dodgy life, you're going to be looking over your shoulder, because every now and then you might come across someone who's like, okay, well, I'm not going to really stand for this. Like, how dare you? How dare you? Big shout outs to the family. So guys, make sure you like the stream today. That's what it's all about. I'm not Jesus, so please don't ever get it twisted. I'm not taking on the burdens of your stuff. You know, all the time people are asking me questions about this person and that person and what they did and what do I think. And I'm like, look, I'm not responsible for other people's actions. I'm not. You know, I'm responsible for what Jeena is doing. Okay? The way Jeena conducts herself. I'm responsible. Do I stand behind my music? 100%. Do I regret it? Do I feel like I went too far? No. The disrespect was loud. The response needs to be louder. That's it. You know, the lyrics of Michael Jackson's Billie Jean. Do not go around breaking girls' hearts. in the context of this song, just be honest about what you are pursuing. You know, being malicious, being deceptive, it's not cool. And you really affect some people because maybe you have ulterior motives, but the person who you might be involved with, their feelings might be real. You know, so when or if the relationship comes to an end, it can be absolutely devastating to that person. You know, I literally feel like I was on cloud nine and one day it just was over like that without any warning signs. And I was just like, what is happening? You know, and then eventually I came to the realization, okay, things cannot possibly be as they seem, because if they were, this would not be the outcome of the situation. And that's when I said, okay, let's go ahead and, you know, expel these unresolved issues and the anger and the frustration and the confusion into a productive project. You know, and many of you guys have remarked about the song. You love it. Some of you guys are like, it's your favorite song so far. You know, you really like it. I'm glad to hear all that, because for me, it was part of my therapeutic musical journey. You know, getting it off my chest so that I can move on with my life and be done with it. And I'm done with it. You know, I'm done with it. I'm not going to revisit the situation again. It is what it is, you know, but at least at this point, it's not on my shoulders. You know, I got to share my burden with the world, and I got to hold the person responsible. Hello. You know, so obviously this is what I always promote our channel to do. I promote you to expel, you know, the unresolved issues that you have. You know, because if you don't, if you're just internalizing them, it's going to be on you. You know, so it is what it is. It is what it is. So big shout out to the African Superstar family. I just wanted to provide this. I was with actually Eternal Blossom yesterday. We were chilling. She was like, when's your next live? What you gonna say? And I thought about it this morning, and I thought, you know, obviously I know people probably have questions or they wonder, was it a true story? And, you know, Jeena, did you have to do that? I needed to do it. It was for my own well-being. You know, what goes on from here, I'm not involving myself in it. You know, this has been going on for several months, like I said, and I've just been quietly dealing with it with myself, you know, and I don't think that that's fair. It's not fair. So, I mean, if I'm suffering, then you should feel something. You know, be inconvenienced a little bit, something, have to answer some questions. I don't know. So, I feel like I've definitely, I feel avenged. I feel avenged. Well, anyway, guys, that's all for now. Big shout outs to African Superstar family. Make sure you guys like the stream. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do have, I will be releasing Come Chill With Me probably during the course of July. I know it was scheduled for the beginning of June, but obviously because this project came up, it got pushed back because I was like, okay, this project's more important, so we'll put this one out first, and then Come Chill With Me is still it's still upcoming. So you won't want to miss, you know, my ongoing music project, my upcoming EP. For every action, there's a reaction. More hot tracks coming, huh? What? I would say this one's probably the most controversial track on the EP, though. You know, the other tracks are going to be a bit more moderate, but yeah, definitely, you know, you got to come out with a bang. So yes, so big shout outs to you guys. I will see you all again very soon. Until we meet again, stay black and true. If you ain't black, just stay true.